So I'm a big fan of HermitCraft, and recently I was watching one of GeminiTay's videos, and she built out the coziest little tavern I've ever seen, and it really inspired me to want to build something like that for myself. And real quick before we get into it, as of recording this, I only have 1,400 subscribers, so if you enjoy the video and want to see more things like it, make sure to subscribe. Let's get into the build. Okay, so I actually decided to build this in like a really large area of land, so I decided I need to add a bit more than just a tavern here. So I started off by kind of just adding in a little river here, and also a bridge. For this bridge, I was kind of going for like a bit of a medieval kind of gothic style, and so I just started building it out with tuff, and I honestly just played around until I found a shape I was happy with. As you can see, I was kind of trying to make it pointy because, I don't know, pointy things look kind of gothic, I don't know. And then I also kind of textured everything up with just a bit of a simple gradient here. I added in some armor stands for a bit of extra detail, and then I added some greenery to everything, and I also started placing in some trees and a little path. From there, it was time to actually start working on the tavern itself. And I actually did this using some stone and some spruce wood to kind of just shape everything out. You know, I think it's boring when builds are just like a cube, and so I kind of wanted to make sure I was having a lot of like visual variety and kind of, I don't know, difference in shape, so that if we ever do an interior, there can be like a bunch of different rooms that have like different things, and it's interesting and not just kind of empty, you know. And so once I was happy with this kind of shape, I began just doing a bit of simple texturing here, and this wouldn't last for very long, however, because I decided I actually wanted to try and do a little bit of shadows, and so I did that using some acacia wood and also some concrete, and I was really happy with how this looked. I also updated versions in between this, and I finally got my hands on the shelf blocks, and oh my god, are they amazing. I also added in some overhangs here. And I was just starting to become really happy with how this was turning out. I'm loving like the amount of variety we have in shapes and like color. I've played around with doing a little bit of shading using netherrack brick as well, and I think it looks pretty good. It might be a bit harsh, but I like it. Anyway, I kind of just finished this up by adding on some windows and like extra detail here. And there we have it. From there, I moved on to kind of just adding in a little bit more stuff around, like this little lake here with a boat in it. Anyway, that's the build. Let me know what you guys think of this down below. If you enjoyed this video, I would love to do another one, maybe doing the interior, because we have not built a lot of interiors, so I think it would be kind of fun. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed.